And the Omicron variant now accounts for 99.9% of U.S. COVID-19 infections in the U.S. The CDC making that announcement yesterday, saying since December, the number of Omicron cases nationwide has skyrocketed.
The announcement comes as a subvariant of Omicron was recently detected in 2 cases here in our state. So now the question is, should we be worried about this? Joining us live now to talk more about it is renowned virology expert Dr. Larry Corey from Fred Hutch. So Dr. Corey, this news of this subvariant certainly has a lot of people concerned when we hear about this. Should we be concerned, and how is it different from the Omicron variant?
All right. Well, this is not surprising. There were 3 variants originally from sub-Saharan Africa, BA.1, BA.2, BA.3, way back in the original finding of Omicron. So seeing they've been co-circulating, with one of them being 95% and the other one being 4%, the other one 1%. So they've been co-circulating for a while. It's not surprising. I don't think this is anything to be of concern. There's no evidence this variant is any different. Just remind people that the virus does change over time. And when we had this Delta wave, we had many, many Delta variants. They all behaved the same.
And so another big question, will the vaccines created to fight against Omicron still work with this subvariant? Sounds like you're saying yes.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. There'll be no differences.
So when you talk about the virus changing over time, and now we're seeing, a majority of cases, the Omicron variant, it's going to change again. Mm-hmm. What can we expect as we head into the rest of this year, now that so many more people have been infected?
Well, I think the issue we still have is that we still have a lot of people unvaccinated. Some of them are unvaccinated because we don't have vaccines. That would be the young children, but there's some who are recalcitrant about getting vaccination, and the virus will find you, and there will be some breakthrough recurrences. But let's remember that the vaccines are very effective. We just got data this week from the CDC in preventing hospitalization and preventing the medical complications of this disease.
There's a theory out there, Dr. Corey, that there is so much infection around the world right now with this Omicron surge. It's just been astounding, really, that there is a lot of immunity now for this virus to run up against, and we might see this sort of lull for a while when things cool off in the coming weeks. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, my thoughts are I really don't know. I mean, I think we've never seen a virus change quite like this. I do think this increasing immunity that we're seeing is reducing the severity of the disease. The transmissibility of Omicron is really sort of astounding. Enormous number of people who are subclinical, or what we call asymptomatic carriers. And so it has still been able to hop from person to person. Reinfection is occurring, and we may be in a period of time where it's going to be a little bit more like flu. We will get infected, but we will have these countermeasures. Mm-hmm. Certainly vaccine is one, and we are getting more and more antivirals to protect ourselves from the medical complications.
When you're seeing the wave sort of come down, especially in King County, we're just getting some new information about the decline in cases. Does that give you some hope? Are we on the back end of this?
Well, I think we've always had this issue between urban and rural mixing. So yes, in King County, we may be on the back end of it, but in the eastern state there, it's not done. And then we have people who drive between the east and the west, and we have greater mixing than, let's say, some of the African countries that have had these steep ups and downs. So I think things will get better, but I don't think they're going to be over totally.
So the Omicron subvariant, just to wrap it up, much ado about nothing, you're saying?
Much ado about nothing.
All right. It's good enough for Dr. Corey.
Got it right.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Bottom line. Thanks, Dr. Corey. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much.